Okay, it says I'm live, but it wasn't working on my iPad, so I'm like, what in the... Now my iPad won't flip back. There you go. All right, so we're live. It's Monday. I'm wearing 2 holiday looks, so hopefully you guys can't see them well enough to tell what they are. I mean, I posted about it on Instagram, but a lot of people don't pay attention to those. But I'm using my the regular YouTube live stream thing, so no screen sharing or anything today. Just figured I'd wait a minute. I told a few people that I'd be going live. I have a piece of dry skin on my lip and it's driving me nuts. I can feel it, but I can't find it. There it is. I got it. All right. So the first holiday look went up at 11 this morning, my time. And gosh darn, that's fucking annoying. Sorry. Every time somebody donates money to the town and shop heroes, it makes that noise. It drives me absolutely insane. So the first went up. I have the second one ready to go up for tomorrow. The third one was uploaded today. And I've got the fourth one in my editor right now to edit, and 5 and 6 to still edit. And I recorded 7 and 8 today. So hopefully I don't run out of stuff before I can get them all done. But it is what it is. I got a surprise package in the mail today, something I wasn't expecting that showed up, and I'm not unhappy about it at all either. And I know Angel said she's actually waiting at a doctor's office right now, so I don't know if she will come in. And I sent a message to my guys to let them know that I was going live, so if any of them wanted to pop in, they could. Better send them the link just in case. It says one person's here, which is technically my iPad. So I figured I'd wait a minute and see if anybody else pops in before I do anything. And it's hot in Florida again. I don't know what the temperature is outside, but it's rather warm. Let's see what the Weather Channel has to say. Looks like there's a low pressure system up north, which might blow some cold air down. And we need to stop doing that. You Yankees can keep your cold weather. It's 79 degrees here in Florida right now. So it's almost 80. The high today, it says it's supposed to be 80. So it says it feels like it's 83. It's nice outside right now. It's gorgeous. And tomorrow is 74. Wednesday 74. Thursday and Friday are both 62. Again, you Yankees can keep your cold weather. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't like the cold. That's why I live in the South. That's why every time that I've had the opportunity to move out of Florida to like South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, um, even thought about moving to Nevada and Texas when I was in my early 20s. Um, I decided to stay in Florida because they get this stuff in those other states that's like fluffy and white and cold. And I don't do fluffy, white, cold stuff at all. Well, oh, we have another one. Hello? Who just came in? Say hi. No lurking. You're still lurking. Somebody just came in, but they're lurking. So, anyways, I guess this is going to be a really quick live stream. Since nobody's even here, I mean, there's a person here, but nobody's talking. So the surprise box that I got in the mail today, the mail lady brought mail. Well, I walked out perfect timing because I just set up everything in the bathroom to start filming. It was about 11. And I had a Netflix to go out. Dad and I finally watched The Gathering. It was actually a really interesting, thought-provoking movie that was not predictable, which was nice because usually I can figure out most movies and how they're going to end within the first couple of minutes of them starting, and I hate that about most movies. If I can figure out how the movie's going to go within the first 15 minutes, I'm like, meh. So I'm scaring the camera. Must be the red lipstick. So we finally watched that last night. We got in Logan, and yes, I still get the actual DVDs in the mail from Netflix. We have streaming as well, but I've been on the Netflix like mail to you DVDs since like the beginning. I think they were like 6 months old, maybe a year old when I first signed up for Netflix. So, and I mean, I've had to cancel a couple of times due to finances, but for the most part, I've had Netflix since like the beginning. I might not always agree with some of the things that they do or the shows that they put on or things like that, or the fact that there's shows that I really enjoy that they only make X amount of seasons of and then they freaking cancel it. Not happy about that either, but it is what it is. You're not going to like everything that every company's going to do. And then like with makeup companies, Netflix does have such a wide variety of stuff that you can enjoy that it makes it not as bad. But like with makeup companies, if they screw up, they kind of like screw up bad and it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And I'm like, meh, I don't need to buy from them. I can buy from somebody else and get something just the same or better. Oh, and really quick, Nomad is doing a sale on their website today. I got an email about it. It is 30% off for Green Monday. So I'm going to post the link to Nomad, and then here are the details for it. You can use my code for just about anything on that website, but right now they've got 30% off. So just use that code and it'll save you 30%. A lot of the holiday looks that I've been doing feature at least one Nomad product, if not 2 or 3. I'm wearing one Nomad palette on both eyes right now, or at least shadows from each. So I really enjoy their products. And the other thing I wanted to mention, Social Blue Book just did something new to their website. I just noticed it yesterday. They added a new feature on there for creators that if you sign up and you have an account with them, you can now do like brand sponsorships and deals from like dealers that have signed up with them. Let me pull up the page. Figured I'd talk about it in the live stream. And they've got a bunch of different programs right now that you could sign up for. Okay, they actually have its own special thing, and it's in beta, so it's brand new to their site. It's called Brand Sponsorships, and there is my link, and that is an affiliated link with Social Blue Book. If you sign up with that, I do get credit for you signing up. But they have, let's see, 62 different programs offered under the sponsorship part of their website. So if you are a creator and you're looking for sponsors, they've got a wide variety of these. A lot of these are like food related. There's a couple on here for pets, health and fitness stuff, a bunch of food stuff. Shopify's even on here. There's an organization website on here. There's a bunch of different things. I just spotted it yesterday. So it was something new that I hadn't seen on their website. Like I said, my initial Social Blue Book video that was sponsored, they add new stuff regularly, and sometimes they send you an email before they do it, and sometimes they don't. They just kind of spur the moment, pop stuff on, and I see that there's somebody else in the live stream. Hello. Feel free to say hi. It says there's three people here. 1, 2, 3. So there's that. And anyways, the mail. Here's the box. I went ahead and cut it open because I was like, I have stuff coming. Like I have an order from ColourPop that's coming, but they just sent me shipping notification yesterday, so I wasn't expecting it to get here like today. And then the fan in my computer went out, and I just ordered fans on Amazon yesterday. So I have a couple of things coming in from Amazon this week. And of course, they're putting one item in each package. Also, Walmart replaced the baking sheets that we didn't get. I still don't know where our stuff is. I haven't heard anything back from FedEx on either of the 2 cases that I put in with them, which I find it odd that this is twice now that FedEx Ground has marked a package delivered, yet there's nothing delivered here. And the numbers are on the house. It's on the tree out in the front yard. It's on the mailbox. It's not like they don't know the house address, and FedEx Air has no problem finding our house. So I don't know what's going on. But anyways, I got this in the mail today, and I apply for stuff on Influenster all the time, but I never really know if I'm going to get something from them. But this is neat. I used to have something like this that was made by Revlon like 20 odd years ago, and I still have it, but it's got a smaller head on it. So this looks like it's from Conair. It's like a blow dryer brush. And the one I have from Revlon is like this big around. It's a 1-inch barrel. This looks like it's a 2 or 2.5. Could be even a 3 according to the picture. And it looks like it's got a smoothing comb on there too. I guess I need to pick the side with English. Dryer handle. Note. Tekami made simple. Flex Light bristles, and then volume pick for root lift and volume. And then it says salon blowout tourmaline ceramic ionic technology, 3 heat settings plus a cool shot, removable attachments, 1,000 watts, swivel cord, and single voltage. So I just took a shower yesterday and washed my hair last night when I took a shower. So I won't wash my hair till tomorrow. I won't wash it today. Wash it tomorrow. So I'll have to test it out then. I might do a video on it. But this is neat. I'll have to take pictures and stuff for Instagram, because part of being part of Influenster and getting things like this is you have to post about it on social media. And I have no problem posting about it on social media. I have a hair dryer, but I very rarely use it. But if this could allow me to dry my hair in the winter months when it's cold, there's the one piece. Looks like a cloth. It's playful. Whoa, that sucker's huge. All right, let me put the box on the floor. Like, look at how big this thing is. Holy crap. Okay, so that's more like a 4-inch barrel. But I like the fact that it's got a little grip on it so you can, and it's got the plastic bristles, and then it's got the little wiry bristles down at the base. This will be interesting to try out. I'm intrigued. The hairdresser in me's going, I like playing with new hair toys. Because I don't like chemically treat my hair, and I don't color my hair. I mean, I apply for everything that they offer. Like, they offer like hair color and stuff like that for some of the, things that they ask people to review. But because I do not chemically treat my hair, that's probably why they haven't sent me anything offer wise through the mail for me to test out along those lines. Which is fine. I mean, they don't have to send me everything. It's just, I just appreciate getting anything at all. Because, things like this, I eyeball at the store, but I never really pick up anything like this because I already have a blow dryer and I have a brush, and I know how to, use a brush while I blow dry my hair at the same time. And a lot of people, I found out not too long ago that most people do not know how to do that. And I was a little shocked by that. It's funny that I had several people comment that I guess I was supposed to go inside, that they don't know how to use a brush and a comb at the same time. Or, or a blow dryer and a brush at the same time. Here I'm fighting with the box. The box is outsmarting me. I got it most of the way put back together, though. Okay. I got it put back. Anyways, so this was something new that came in. I was not expecting. Like I said, I apply for stuff on Influenster all the time. I do have, I think the Influenster link is in my description box. And basically what it is a website that has a bunch of different things on it. Everything from food to makeup to hair care, lifestyle, fitness, pet food, anything and everything you could possibly review all in one place. Now, I don't have like every product, but they do have quite a bit. And I use Influencer to, like, occasionally I'll sit down and I'll write 5 or 10 reviews in one day. You can follow people on there. Let me post my Influencer link. I don't get anything for people like signing up or friending me or whatever on there, but it gives you like a really good place to like look at what reviews I've done on there, what products that I've looked at. things that I've bought, things like that. And then other people can go in and they can read your reviews and leave you a message or a comment on it. Sometimes you get spam, but very rarely does Influenster allow spam. Like, hey, come check out my profile, or follow for follow, that kind of crap. It doesn't really happen on Influencer. But they give you the opportunity to test out products like the hairdryer thingy, like the gray poupon mustard, which reminds me I'm hungry. I probably ought to go make a sandwich. So there are the products that I have gotten from them. Occasion, I get emails from them all the time to apply for Vox boxes, and they give you like a bunch of different options for things that you could apply for, and then the brands will look at like who all applied and what your demographic is, and like how much of an impact score that you have on whether or not they want to work with you or send you a product to review. It's really up to the brands. A lot of it comes from Unilever, and they own so many different companies. It's not even funny. So you have a wide variety of things that you could apply for. I get stuff for like dog stuff, cat stuff, hair, makeup, food, nail, hair color, skincare. I haven't had anything for clothing. That's one thing I don't know if I don't think I've taken any surveys for clothing at all, but a lot of it is mainly beauty related. But occasionally you get the one where it asks, if you have any animals and what kind of animals you have and how many and what age and what do you feed them, kind of thing, whether it's wet food or dry food or a combination of both. I've gotten like all kinds of different things that I've applied for on there. And like I said, I've only gotten a few over the years, but I really appreciate the fact that there is a program like that for people of any type of influence size, from the small people to the big people, that have the opportunity to get products and tests, because I bet you that's like a $30, if not more, product. Actually, I can cheat. Let me pull up Walmart on my phone. This has a barcode. Product is currently out of stock. So I'm going to go to the actual Walmart website, because it's just easier to look stuff up on there. I mean, I could do a Google search, but holy crap. Okay, I found it on Walmart. One is $67.99 and one is $68.98. So this is basically a $70 product that I got for free to review. So now I'm even more grateful knowing, hey, Casey, you're not supposed to be able to hear. Let me hide it with my glasses so you guys don't see the eye look. You can kind of see peaks of it here and there when I look down, but this is Holiday Look 7 and 8, so you're not supposed to see it. At least with my glasses on, the glare from the window will help block the view. So yeah, I'm like excited to try that. Like I said, I just washed my hair last night and let it air dry while Dad and I watched that movie and The Mandalorian. And so I'll have to test it out tomorrow when I wash my hair, because I wash my hair every other day, because I do not like having a dirty scalp. Plus I have an itchy, dry scalp naturally anyways, so I'd rather make sure that it was clean. I think my widow's peak is slowly receding over the years. So I used to have a really defined widow's peak, and it's like part of it's missing now. Probably from pulling my hair back all these years. And I got a bunch of baby hairs right here. See, now you can't see the eye looks at all. Sneaky, sneaky. Anyways, so that was new. That came in. We're still working on the custom order for Felicia. Dad had to make bronze solder yesterday, and I'm waiting. I ended up having to buy something else from one of my suppliers to get in to complete her jewelry. I've got my part of it done, but because it took Dad so long to get the bronze solder made, and I talk about this in one of the videos I recorded, because I recorded all the segments of the work that I did for the jewelry. So that'll and I talk about certain things in there, but just so people know, bronze is a copper alloy mixed product. So copper is the base ingredient for it, and for a lot of people, copper is really good for like circulation. People wear copper like bracelets and necklaces. Sometimes people put copper anklets on their babies to help with teething. They also use amber. Baltic amber is really good for teething. So you have there's a difference between bronze and brass. Brass is a copper and zinc alloy, whereas bronze is a copper and tin alloy, and it's 85 to 15. So it's 85% copper to 15% of the other alloy, and you have to mix it just right in order for the two metals to meld together. And there's a color variance as well. For brass, it's more of a brown hue, and for bronze, it's more of like a rose gold color. So the color variation, and it's funny because tin is like this really pretty when you melt it down. It's like, it's even brighter than 999 silver. So it's like very shiny, very, very metallic, very silver looking. Whereas zinc, when it melts down, it's like this like dirty gray color. So when you combine that with the copper, it's funny how the color varies due to the other alloy being mixed in. So it's neat. I have dry skin everywhere, so I'm constantly putting lotion on. There isn't one part of my body that is never not dry. It could be 100 degrees outside, and I could be sweating my ass off, and my skin is still dry. So I've always had dry skin, which is funny because both my parents have very, very, very oily skin. Like my mom, she gets up, she'd get up and wash her face in the morning and whatnot. And by 10 o'clock, she had so much grease on her forehead, you could literally just do this and wipe an entire thing of oil right off. And then there's like a non-shiny spot on her forehead, but your finger's all like greasy and oily and yuck. Like you could take a piece of paper, just stick it to my mom's face and it would stay. She was that greasy. My dad's also got very oily skin. So how I ended up with very, very dry skin, I don't know. Even my brother, I think, has oily skin. Yeah, the necklace isn't complete yet, but it's most of the way, at least my part of it's done. The necklace is done. It's ready for heat, and then the bracelet's done. But like I said, because making the solder took so long yesterday, and I wasn't feeling that great and laid down for about 4 hours, Dad ended up not finishing the process. Plus, I didn't give him the stuff to make it. So he's going to work on it today when he gets home. Allergies are driving me nuts. I need to blow my nose again. So I'm going to mute the microphone and hide the camera. So I will be right back. So, yeah, allergies are not that great today. Trying to edit YouTube videos, and I was going to do a voiceover last night, but my voice was cutting in and out so bad due to like my ears are messed up right now. My sinuses are all messed up that my voice was literally cutting in and out trying to do the voiceover. I said, screw it, and waited till this morning to do the voiceover. So yeah. But yeah, the necklace is absolutely stunning. I'm half tempted to buy another roll of the chain just so I can make other necklaces out of that design. And it comes in, they have a couple of different widths. So there's the 1.7 millimeter, and then they have a 2.5, I think, or 2.6 millimeter of that same chain design. And it's so pretty. Like, I would wear it, and I don't wear gold colored anything for jewelry. I have one gold necklace that is a 18 karat gold, 18-inch cable chain with a Mikimoto pearl on it. And Mikimoto pearls are like, they're all handpicked by him himself. So I got that when I was 18. I don't know if Mikimoto himself is still running his jewelry company in Japan or not, but I just know that all the pearls that are made into jewelry with his name on it have all been hand selected. So he takes a lot of pride in his work. So that's, something I can appreciate about another jeweler, is that they take their time and they do what's right for the customer, instead of like, screwing them by making jewelry that's a dime a dozen, that they make 5 and 6 and 7 of each size, and they just size it up for the next person, and it's all the same. At least with Mikimoto jewelry, what you're buying is like a one of a kind item for each piece, and you can see the pride that goes into his jewelry craft when he makes jewelry. But he mainly works with gold, and that's really the only thing of gold I have in my collection is that pearl necklace. So it is what it is. Like I said, I don't even know if he's still in business or if he's still. Let me look. No, he actually died the year before my dad was born. Could have swore like maybe one of his children took over the company. So Mikimoto actually died. That's sad. I mean, everybody dies, so. But it looks like his child might have taken over the business. Ryuzo. Nope. He died in 71. Jeezy Pete. So I don't know who's running Mikimoto now. But I know that he was very hands-on with his business, and that he took a lot of pride. He was one of the first people to culture pearls and grow them himself, which is why, like I said, they're all hand selected by him personally, because he was very particular about his jewelry work. It's sad that both he and his son are dead. So, I mean, like I said, we all die, but anyways, I don't really have a whole lot to discuss today. I think I've gone over everything between the video updates. I can't remember if I upload. I'm looking right now on my channel to see if I uploaded Holiday Look 3. I think so. I don't see it. Nope, I didn't. That was another thing I wanted to ask is, because I'm doing the necklace videos and stuff, do you guys want those intermixed in with the holiday looks as well? Or do you want me to just post those after the holiday looks? Or like do them in between the holiday looks, do like a holiday look and then jewelry and then holiday look and jewelry. Because I've got one of the jewelry videos edited already. That was one thing I didn't know who wanted what. And I'm fixing to upload the third video right now. I still have to get the second one ready to go up for tomorrow. Looking at chat on the iPad. My glasses certainly do a good job hiding my eye looks, though. And I'm about 80% done with a scarf I started for my dad like 2 or 3 years ago. I started it, and then we went somewhere and I took it with us, and I totally forgot about it. So it was kind of like an oops thing on my part. But I'm working on it again, so maybe I can get it finished before it gets really cold here. Dad said he wants it half the length of the one that I started making for myself. Or, well, I mean, the one I made for myself is right here. It's already finished, but it's really long, and I made mine really long on purpose because I kind of leave my scarf folded in half before I drape it over, and then I feed the scarf through the loop and wear it like that. Especially when you're on the motorcycle, you want as little wind as possible going on the inside of your clothing because it keeps you warmer. So Dad said he wants his scarf half the length of mine. So I've got this much of it done so far, and I need about this much more of it to go. So it's almost done. And his scarf is much wider than mine. If you look at how thin mine is, and mine's done like that because I plan to layer it. I plan to like wrap it around more than one time, but okay, so you want holiday looks and then crafting, and then holiday looks and crafting. What I'll probably do is do like the first 2 looks, because of course they were recorded the same day. And then I'll do like a jewelry video, and then I'll do 2 more looks and a jewelry video, because that will give me more time to edit those makeup videos. And the jewelry video that I recorded Friday and Saturday, I recorded with 2 different cameras at 2 different angles. So I'm going to try and do like a split screen thing. So those are, so you can see like from this angle over my shoulder. And then I had one camera sitting on the desk pointing down at what I was working on. So hopefully, sit here and crochet if I, but, so I had that going on. And then, like I said, cause I did the necklace in one sitting. And then the next day I went out and worked on the additional pieces of jewelry that I'm making to go along with, the necklace. Now, she only paid for the necklace, but I'm doing the other jewelry as kind of like extra, because I already had the extra chain, and I could have turned it into, 2 more necklaces. But I figured because she doesn't have a whole lot of jewelry and she doesn't wear a whole lot of jewelry, I figured it would be nice to send her something that she could wear as a set. which is why I'm going above and beyond. And I do that for my business anyways. I've always, I guess it's one of those things, because when I worked in the salon, I was the same way with my customers there. If you came in to get your hair done by me, I tried to make sure that you got what you came in for, and whatever your experience was there exceeded your expectations. Because I know that people go to the salon to decompress. We're basically the bartender of the hairdressing, the beauty world. You can't really talk to people when you're getting your makeup done, or a facial. But when you sit down in somebody's chair to get your hair done, it gives people the calm and relaxation that they look for, kind of like a drink at the end of the day. So they'll sit and spill their guts to their bartender. Well, we were basically a bartender for our clients. So I always tried to make sure that not only was I professional when I was dealing with my clients, but they came in and they got what they needed when they needed it, kind of thing. It wasn't like you come in, you get a 5-second haircut, a quick wash, a blow dry, and you're out the door. I mean, I could do those, but a lot of people, they came into the salon as like an escape. They wanted that extra, time and care given to them when they were, away from their spouse or away from their kids, or just got off work or on their lunch break, kind of thing. People find salons super relaxing, whether it's just the experience or the personal connection or the little bit of touching that goes on. Sometimes people will like fall asleep in the shampoo bowl because they like getting their hair washed. I mean, people find various aspects of the salon industry to be relaxing. Like, I've even had people relax and fall asleep getting their eyebrows waxed. I'm like, man, how do you do that? I'm like, I couldn't. I hated getting my eyebrows waxed, which is probably why I'm glad I have some really decent eyebrows, because like they used to wax here and then they'd wax up here on me to give them a cleaner look. But it's like, how can you find getting hair ripped out of your face relaxing? I couldn't figure it out. But to each their own. I mean, some people are a little on the sadistic side, so whatever you do behind closed doors is okay with me, as long as I don't have to know about it. But it is what it is. And then the guys wanted a game this weekend, and I was so busy doing other stuff that when they were up, I was sleeping, and when they were sleeping, I was up. So we kept missing each other. They're like, hey, anybody want to play Overwatch? Philip's like, I'm ready in beast mode. Let's go. Jason's like, I think she went to sleep. He's like, damn it. So I really didn't play any video games at all this weekend. I knew you were lurking, Jason. So, I was busy this weekend, and then yesterday I did like 4 loads of laundry. I stripped everything off my bed. I even washed my pillows and everything. So when it came time to sit down to watch Mandalorian and The Gathering with my dad, he's like, well, just make your bed and we'll sit down and watch it. I was like, you don't understand. I already had 4 loads of laundry in my room to put away before I did laundry, and I've washed 4 more. He's like, oh, crap. I was like, so I will be putting away laundry while we watch the movie. And it took me most of the movie itself, before we even got into Mandalorian, to fold and put away all of my like laundry that I had washed, folded on my sheets, and then towards the end of the movie, we ended up making my bed. So yeah, well, I mean, I get busy, Jason, and you know how it is, and I go until I fall over. So, we were supposed to do something while Henry was out of the house the other day, and then, you said you were going to lay down, and I said, okay, well, I'm going to lay down and take a nap. And then I guess you didn't end up taking a nap. And then Philip ended up laying down, taking a nap at some point, and we just kind of all missed each other. I don't even think I had the Blizzard launcher open, so I mean, there's that. I still want to get Shadowlands, but I don't want to play it by myself, and I know you're not really into WoW. And all my other friends and stuff that are still playing WoW that have Shadowlands are all on different servers. Well, I think Philip is Central Time, so he's an hour behind us anyways. So he's an hour later than us, and Jason and I are in the same time zone. But he works from home, and then he's got a kid he has to take care of and worry about and stuff like that. Oh, Jason, did you see that thing I tagged you on or Twitter the other day, where that that kid was having a discussion with his Bible thumping mom? I tagged you on it so you could watch it. It still astounds me that there are so many parents that are closed-minded to that type of stuff. But I'm proud of you for how you're raising Henry. And I've told you that many times before, so. Well, you'll have to find it. I tagged you from the one account so you can see it. It was on somebody else's post I saw, and I left a comment, and I made sure to tag you in it because I figured you'd want to see it. And there's 2 video clips. I guess they're from TikTok or something like that. I don't have a TikTok account. I'm not going to have a TikTok account. I will not download the app. I won't watch videos on it. I don't want nothing to do with TikTok. Just like I don't have a Snapchat anymore for many reasons. And everybody's like, oh, well, why don't you get a Snapchat? Yeah, it's on Twitter. So. But yeah, they took the TikTok video and shared it onto Twitter so other people could see it. Trying to think if there's anything else. Yay, Holiday Look 3 just finished uploading. My friend Amanda is nuts. She makes me giggle. Well, is there anything anybody else wanted to talk about today? I need to record a hair length update. I got thinking about that yesterday. Haven't done that in a while. And my hairdresser canceled my appointment for like October. I was supposed to go in October, and she had some health issues. So she's only taking people like 3 days a week right now. And people get their hair colored by her anyways. It's what she likes to specialize in is hair color. And that's what I specialized in, was hair color. It's so much fun. I do not trust TikTok and or their security, and I don't care that they got bought out by another company. I still don't trust them. I'm just weird like that. So, I mean, it's just my personal taste. I worry about the safety and security of not only my computer, but my information when it comes to that website and or app. So I do not feel that they have the best interest of the people that are on that platform in mind when there's been so many accusations over the years since it became a platform of people's information being stolen, sold, people's accounts getting hacked, their credit cards compromised, things like that. So I don't trust it. I'm very careful about what I do on the web. I don't go places that could compromise my information. No, my hairdresser Amanda, not the Canadian Amanda. I invited Canadian Amanda to come to the live stream today, but I know she's online because she just posted something on Facebook 11 minutes ago, but she hasn't responded to any of my Facebook messages in several days, so she's probably just ignoring me. Plus, she's recording her version of Vlogmas, which is absolutely hilarious. But maybe she's busy, has other things to do, and she's got kids, so, and a puppy. And I know life takes precedence sometimes over other things. Yeah, by the 2-year mark next April, it should be most of the way down my back. Should be back almost waist length, which is what Amanda predicted in her initial video that I did with her. I mean, I know how fast my hair grows. I could shave my hair off and 2 years later have hair down to here. So, I mean, I'm talking completely shave my head bald and have a full head of hair just a couple of years later. Within a year, it would probably be shoulder length. But my hair grows super quick. So, anyways, I've got a bunch of packages coming in this week between jewelry stuff and makeup stuff and Amazon order stuff. So I will have quite a bit of stuff coming in on various days to do unboxings and stuff with. The box that I got today was a complete surprise because I didn't even know it was coming. And the funny thing is with Influenster, when you get picked for a box, they don't tell you anything's coming. It just shows up. Like the gray poupon that I got, I was like, ooh. I saw that and I was like, wait a minute, what's this? So it's like a surprise every time I open the mailbox and something's coming. And I have not recorded. I pulled stuff to do a video for a holiday wish list, but I haven't recorded that yet, and I probably won't get around to recording it because I got thinking about it. There's makeup stuff that I could put on a wish list. There's skincare stuff I could put on a wish list. There's tech stuff I could put on a wish list. There's stuff for my motorcycle that I'd like to do a wish list for. And I know people won't just sit and watch a video with all of the different wish list type items in it because number one, it would be really long. And two, if people want to come for the makeup, they don't really want to hear about what I would buy on Amazon, or if they come for the Amazon stuff, they really don't care about what I would buy for my motorcycle. And they come for the motorcycle, they really don't give a crap about skincare or makeup. So it's kind of like, do I record 4 different separate videos and post them, and then trying to find where to stick them in on my video schedule, and working on all these holiday looks. Like I said, I've got 8 out of the 14 done so far. I've got 6 left to get done. So it's like, where I'm already going to run out of time posting those before Christmas, the 25th. So I'm not even going to have enough time to get those posted. So those will probably go all the way up until the New Year's, especially if I do jewelry videos in between. I'm just not going to have enough scheduling time. And I have learned in the past that doing double uploads on actual videos, doing a live stream is one thing, but posting an actual video twice a day, most of the time people won't watch. They'll watch one and not the other. So there's no point in me uploading twice in one day if people aren't going to watch it. Well, I have online security education. I don't have experience in the field, which is why I couldn't get a job. And nobody was willing to hire me as an intern so I could gain experience in the field. So you're not correct in that statement. I have an educational background in security. There is a difference. Like, I've never worked for a company doing any sort of security, so they kind of don't consider that. It's just one of those things. I mean, hopefully that makes sense. I mean, it would be nice if I could get a job in the securities field, but I've been out of my education for so long. I would definitely need refreshers, and then probably whatever training that the company would require, which would be, okay with me, but I would probably need to redo all my C++ stuff, and I would probably have to sit for that test. I'd probably have to get certified in C++ in order to do that. And C++ makes me want to rip my hair out. I mean, I understand it, but it's just, oh, Lordy. House phone's ringing. Hang on. Speak. Gee, the second notice that the factory warranty on my car has expired. I don't own a car. And it's funny, they're not even using cell phone numbers anymore. They're calling from local phone numbers. It makes me wonder how they're able to make these phone systems dummy local phone numbers like that. Oh, hey, Sylvia. I'm just kind of shooting the shit now. I mean, all the important stuff was at the beginning. The unboxing of the thing behind me and rattling on about upload schedule for the channel and minor channel updates. All that stuff was at the beginning. And then I'm working on my dad's scarf. I'm nearly done with it. 2, 3, 4. I got one more row. Yeah, I don't know how much, I don't know much about that, Jason. But I wish that they would stop. Like one day my dad got a call on his cell phone from his phone number. Like, how do they call a phone number using its phone number? Or make it look like it's coming from that phone number. And my dad was so confused, he answered it. And he's like, hello? Who's this? Why are you calling me from my own number? You know, you got to have some balls to call somebody on their phone number to their phone number. I don't know. I wish there was a way to shut all those companies down that are doing those. I know they make a lot of money, and they usually come from a very specific place in the world. And I know CBC did a series on it. It's a Canadian news station where they do reporting and stuff. And they had this, one of them is a duct cleaning service that they were scamming Canadian homeowners with. There was another one that they did for the solar energy stuff. I remember when those calls were first going around, and CBC got on there and they recorded the calls. They talked to people. They interviewed a whole bunch of homeowners. They tried to get with the subcontractors. They put hidden cameras on things so that they could get a better view of what they were doing and what they were doing wrong and or illegal. They caught a bunch of people doing illegal stuff. They sent people overseas to the country where a lot of the calls originated from. And they had somebody get a job at one of the locations so that they could go undercover. And they did a lot of work undercover at the business. So they brought hidden cameras in, and they were able to record what the scripts were, how they made their calls, how they routed their calls, how they were able to get people's information that were on the do not call list for Canada. It was really interesting to watch. It was a couple years ago that I watched it. I'm sure they've done new stuff now, but they have their own YouTube channel and everything. And it was just really interesting looking at everything that they did in order to try and protect Canadian consumers. And I don't know if the United States has anything like that, but they could really take a page out of Canada's book for some of that stuff. I don't know. I mean, I understand people need jobs, but can't they just do something that's legitimate and not trying to screw people out of their hard-earned money? I don't know. I guess it's a pet peeve of mine. For all the years that I worked, and I worked 2 and 3 and 4 jobs at a time. I have literally worked at 3 different places of employment, doing different things for all 3 places, just to make ends meet. And these people are literally scamming people out of their hard-earned money. And it really bugs me that they get away with it, and that there's not a whole lot of control over what they do, or there's very little to no regulation on what they're doing. And I think that's probably what irks me the most, is that they know they can get away with it, and they do get away with it. And I don't think it's right. So I don't know. I've always worked hard for what I wanted, and I don't like it when people get taken advantage of. Kind of sets my ass on fire a little bit. You know, I understand that there are people out there doing an honest day's work, and then these people come in and they just kind of poo-poo on everything. It just makes me mad. Yeah, and I think that's wrong, Jason. I think that there has to be a way that we can get that to stop. Because I don't care for it, and I don't think anybody really likes it. But I know how frustrating it can be when that phone rings and some people are waiting for important phone calls and they get a freaking scammer on the other line calling from a family member's phone number. I mean, you got to have some balls to steal the phone number of somebody that to call them. Yeah. I mean, I must have 1,000 different phone numbers blocked on my cell phone. I asked one time when I had AT&T on the phone, I was like, is there a limit to how many people I can block on my cell phone? Because I know on like most accounts and stuff, especially social media accounts, you can block people, but you have a limit on how many you can block. So I didn't know if my cell phone like had a cap. Oh, and there's a lot of people online that are freaking out because the entire system of Google went down today. YouTube was down, Google Documents was down, Google Emails was down, Google itself was down, like the web searching aspect of their company was down. And I guess it happened about 7 or 8 o'clock my time this morning, and it was down for a couple of hours. And Google has not said what happened or why it happened. Yeah, I'm basically the same way, Jason. If I get a call from somebody I don't know, I answer the phone. I'm like, what? And they're like, well, that's no way to answer the phone. I'm like, well, you're calling me. I can answer my phone however the hell I want. And I answer the phone that way for many reasons, but because I don't get a whole lot of phone calls anyways, and the majority of the calls I do get are scam related, again, I can answer my phone however I want. Or like, usually if I like answer the house phone, I say speak. Because if you say hello, they're going to know that there's somebody on the phone that they can talk to, and the system is triggered then. So if you answer the phone in a way that won't trigger the system, even saying the word yellow is so close to hello, the system will pick it up. If you say hi or anything like that, the system will pick up. So if you use another phrase that also means something like hello, then you get an automated message that comes on. Something just moved behind my computer screen. So but yeah, I try and answer the phone in a way that is not going to trigger the phone system to ring in. It's usually they just put an automated message on there. If you answer the phone something other than hi or hello or whatever, it trips the automated system. So if you pick up your phone but you don't say anything, it's usually dead air and it'll hang up. But if you pick up the phone and you say something, then depending on what you say, it will either trigger the system to call through to a representative so that some person gets on the phone. But if you don't say like hi, hello, the fuck do you want kind of thing, you're going to get the automated message. And I've tried it a bunch of different ways to see what all happens. So that's why I know, because I've tested the system. And it works all about the same. But again, I mean, if you're calling me on my cell phone or even the house phone, nobody ever calls the house phone unless it's dad calling me and he can't get through on my cell phone for whatever reason. And AT&T is really weird. Sometimes, like, he could be standing next to me and try and call my phone, and I could be doing this, watching my phone, and he could be standing right next to me calling me, and it doesn't ring at all. And I'm like, so it's one of those things. But like, he will call the house phone and the house phone will ring. So then he'll hang up and try and call my cell phone again, and my cell phone is like, it's going. So I don't know. It's one of those things that technology doesn't always work. Usually when my dad's trying to call out and it says connecting, I'm like, okay, well, you need to stand on one leg, tilt your head, hold your breath, put your arm in the air. You know, it's one of those things that usually if you move around or you do something, then it starts connecting, then you hear it ring, you're like, woohoo! You're like, it worked. So who knows if that even helps? I mean, but it's funny getting people to do it. Now hop on one foot, spin in a circle. I was asleep this morning when Google went down, so it didn't matter to me. It's funny, it says we have 5 people here, but there's only 2 people in chat. Well, Sylvia was here, but see, and I use like YouTube on my phone mostly, like, because I multitask, so I'll have a YouTube video playing on my phone and I'll be doing something on my computer or whatever. So I use YouTube on my phone quite a bit. But I guess YouTube might have some sort of glitch or something going on with their system, and that's why they've had some downtime the past few days. Either that or because everybody's watching all these Vlogmas things or the holiday videos that it's overloading the YouTube system and YouTube can't keep up. I wish my nose would quit. Anyways, I've been live for a little over an hour. I'm ready to start the next design segment on this. That's how much I got done so far. I got another 5.5 rows done. But I need to go make a sandwich because when Dad gets home, we're going to be going out to the jewelry workshop, which means I need to make sure all of my batteries and stuff are charged. I got this one down here charging. I need to pull the one in the camera to charge that really quick. I need to charge my phone. It's at 64% because I plan on using that to record as well. Did I sleep more than 4 or 5 hours? When? When are you talking about, Casey? Give me a time frame. What day? Because some days I sleep twice in one day, but I only sleep for a couple of hours at a time. Then I get up and I work, and then I go back to sleep 12 hours later. And it just depends on the day. Like, I was up till 3:30 this morning editing that video, and then I went to bed, and then I woke up at like 9:30, 10 this morning, and I started filming what's hiding behind my glasses about 11. Plus, I guess Perez Hilton got his TikTok suspended, so people are making videos about that. I guess he did something inappropriate on his TikTok account and got banned. I don't really care for Perez Hilton as a person. I know who he is, but he used to be like really big in like the mid to late 2000s, 2010s, mid 2010s. And then now he's like grasping at straws, trying to stay relevant from what I understand. And I don't really like him. I don't watch him. I have never really followed his interviews or anything like that. I don't care for his personality. So I don't know much about him other than the few things that I've seen here or there over the past 20 years about him. And he's like Trump. I don't like him either. I really don't want to watch anything having to do with him, and anything with his name in it, I avoid. Yesterday, I laid down at noon, and I slept until like 4:15 in the afternoon. So I was up Saturday. Let's go back to Friday. Friday, I slept from like 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then I was up and I did makeup looks at like 4 or 5 in the morning. I crashed about 6 in the morning. No, 7 Saturday morning or 8. I'd have to look at my messages to Angel because I could go back on my phone and look because there's timestamps on the pictures. Okay. No, that was Sunday. That was Sunday. That was Friday. Okay, so I have a picture saved on my phone for 11:15 Saturday morning. And that was yesterday morning. So I know I slept some Saturday during the day. And then I got up at like 11:30 Saturday night because this holiday look was done at 3:38 a.m. is the picture. And then the other eye is 4:37 a.m. And the jewelry was 7:09 a.m. And then I laid down at noon yesterday and got back up at 4, and I was up until almost 4 o'clock this morning when I went back to sleep. So my schedules, it ranges. Some days, like I try and like, I think Saturday night, I might have laid down at like 6:30 or 7 and woke up at 11:30. So it just depends on the day, depends on how I'm feeling. I know Saturday I wasn't really feeling that great because I was up most of Friday night, and then I worked Saturday morning, and by noon on Saturday I was tired, so I laid down and then got up a couple hours after that. Then Saturday afternoon I edited, got some more work done, cleaned the kitchen, got that kind of stuff taken care of. And then by like 6 o'clock, my body was just wore out. So I had to lay back down. So I took a shower and then crashed out sometime before 7 Saturday night. And then I was back up by 11:30 because I know Dad went to bed at like midnight that night. And I was up at least half an hour, if not an hour, before he went to bed Saturday night. And then I was up until like 8 o'clock, 8 or 9 Sunday morning. And then I crashed for a few hours. So you never know when I'm up, what time of day it is. I mean, sometimes I'm up for 3 or 4 hours and then I feel like crap and then I go lay down. It just depends on what my health is doing. If my body is tired, I listen to it and I go and put it to bed. Even if my mind is going, I can only go as far as my body will take me. So I really have to pay attention to what my body is telling me. And if it's too tired to continue on, then I know it's time to go wash the makeup off and go crawl in bed. Even if I have a bazillion other things to get done, I have to put them on the back burner because my health and my body is more important than getting stuff done sometimes. And I have found throughout the years of having this disease that if I continue to push myself to stay awake and to get things done, it's more detrimental to me in the end, because not only do I spend twice as long in bed sleeping, but I end up with a really bad case of fibro fog for like a week or two after. And I have learned that I cannot physically move. Like I can't move on with my day. I can't get out of bed. I can't walk. I'll go 3 or 4 days and only eat like 2 meals total because I'm in so much pain. I can't eat because I get nauseous. So it just depends. It depends on the day. It depends on the weather. It depends on what I've got going on. Depends on how much rest I got, how rested I felt when I woke up. It just all depends. So I work while I'm awake and I get as much done as I can in the time frame that my body allows me to. And it is what it is. I mean, I'm not a normal person, and everybody like freaks out about staying home and, oh, this pandemic is so rough on everybody's mental health. And I'm like, I live like this every day. What the hell's wrong with you? Why can't you be by yourself? I don't understand why everybody's having a hard time being like alone. It's like, do you not like yourself? Do you not feel comfortable in your own head? Can you not find something to do? Do you not know how to read a book? I mean, that's what I think one thing that's really kind of bothered me about this pandemic is everybody's like making a big deal about staying home and social distancing and washing your damn hands and wearing a face mask. And, it's like, that's my life on the everyday. I stay home and I social distance and I keep my hands washed and I avoid public places and crowds, and I like being by myself. I like spending time with myself. I have no problem being alone. And I find it odd that, well, it really just shows what kind of person they are, to be honest. People that are complaining about, I'm so lonely and I'm so bored and I'm so this. And if I'm bored, there's a problem. Because very rarely do I get bored. And if I'm bored, then that means there's something else going on. But I've always got something to do. There's always something you can do. I can crochet. I can clean. I can go walk outside. I can read a book. I can play a video game. I can record a video. I can edit a video. I can play with jewelry. I can sew. I mean, there's always something I can do. Hell, I mean, people maybe can learn how to cook. There's literally always something that you can do. Just because I'm home 24/7, 365 doesn't mean I'm not busy. There's always something going on. I'm always doing something. I'm always involved in something. Some things I can put down a little easier than other things, but like if I'm focused on something, I'm like focused on that thing until I get it done. And the only time I will interrupt what I'm focused on is if I have to go lay down for a while. If I get to the point where I'm just wore out and I need that break, then that's when I listen to what my body's telling me and I take that break. But all this woe is me and I'm bored and I miss my friends and my family, and I'm like, call them, email them, text them, FaceTime them, whatever. I mean, if you're not okay with being alone with yourself, then that is a huge red flag in my book. I think everybody should take that time to get to know yourself better. Think about the things that you've put aside. Focus on things that you'd like to do. Focus on something that maybe interests you or that you would like to learn about, and then spend the time and learn those things. There's always something that you can do. You can always read something online. You can find an article on something. You can, I don't know, maybe rent a book from like your local library. There's always something. So it's just, yeah. And that, Casey, that's sad. It's sad that people can't be alone and be by themselves and be content. And it's funny, I've seen several YouTubers talk about how depressed they are right now because they can't see their friends and their family for the holidays, and they're married and have kids. And it's like, do you not have a spouse? I mean, can you guys not play a card game? Do you not have any board games? Can you not watch a movie? I mean, I understand movies get boring after a while, but there's always something you can do. I mean, throw shit at each other, chase each other around the house. I don't care what you do. Push a vacuum around the floor, beat each other with your floor broom. I don't know. Make a game out of something. Ooh, I know. Why don't you play tag team and wash dishes? One wash, one dry. There's something to go do. It's a novel concept. Ooh, you could take everything out of your fridge and clean it and then reorganize it and put it all back in. That's something to do. That takes at least an hour or two, depending on what you've got in your refrigerator. Reorganize your kitchen cabinets. I mean, there's always something that you could do. Always. I'm not really talented at anything. I'm just interested in certain things, and I find ways to educate myself in those things, and I try and do my best at everything. I'm not excellent at anything, and I've said that multiple times, but I try. And I think maybe some people are afraid of failure. That's why they don't want to try and step out of their comfort zone or their bubble to do something extra. But I guess it is what it is. Before I moved back in here with my dad, I mean, he was alone. He'd go to work during the day, come home, make himself something to eat, sit at his computer, watch YouTube or, whatever, or play video games, and he'd put his dishes in the kitchen and wash them up and then go get a shower and go to bed. I mean, that was Dad's life. And then on the weekend, he'd find something in the house to tear apart and fix and leave it half undone because he's really good at that. And then, go back to work on Monday. So my dad had no problem being alone before I moved in. And now that he's here, I mean, sometimes it's like he's not even here some days. I mean, he sits over there and he does his own thing, and I sit over here and do my own thing. And occasionally we throw shit at each other, just trying to make sure that we're awake. Sometimes we harass the animals. We throw shit at the animals and chase them around the house. And I mean, again, there's always something you can do. Always. I mean, it doesn't take much to get the dog going. All you have to do is harass one cat, and the dog's all going and excited and ready to chase something. And then the cats, all you have to do is go hiss at one of them, and one of them gets all pissed off and their tail goes flipping and they go running through the house, and the dog chases them, and then you chase the dog. And I mean, again, you get in your exercise, you got something to do. I mean, it's entertaining for a few minutes. Why not? Well, I wouldn't be married to somebody if I didn't like him. If I couldn't spend time with somebody and not realize how much time I had spent with them, then there's a problem. Like, there's some people I get on the phone with and 4 hours goes by and it feels like it's been 10 minutes. And you look at the time, you're like, oh my God, you got to go to bed. You got to go work the next day. I don't know how many times Jason and I have done that on the phone. Or even my friend Angel, we've done that. Hell, Amanda and I did that at like, we got on the phone at like 9 o'clock at night. Next thing we know, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I don't interact with people that I can't burn 4 or 5 hours with in one sitting and have it feel like it was just a matter of minutes. If I can't sit down and have a conversation with somebody and jump from topic to topic to topic, because I'm ADD, actually I'm ADHD, then there's a problem. But yeah, I wouldn't marry somebody that doesn't have any common interests. That's just me. I wouldn't, if I don't have at least a 50% common interest on all platforms with somebody, they ain't worth my time. And that goes for games, music, movies, life, mentality, thought process, that kind of thing. If I don't have at least a 50% common interest with somebody, they're honestly not worth my time to spend with them. It's one reason why I don't date, because people around here, it's either this one likes mud trucks and going mudding and jacking their truck up and working on things. And I'm interested in mechanical stuff, but I'm not interested in getting her stuck. Let's go get this sucker stuck. Okay, why? I'm going to break it. And then I'm going to fix it. I'm like, okay, my IQ just dropped 100 points. Or you get the ones that, oh, I just bought this new drone and I'm going to go take it out. I'm going to go crash it. And then I'm going to buy a new drone. And then I'm going to buy this piece for it. I'm going to buy that piece for it. Oh, look, you've got these like extra controllers that you can do. And there's like this app on your phone and it records video. And I'm like, it's a miniature helicopter. It's cute. But you spent $1,500 on it and you're just going to wreck it. And my brain goes ka-ching, and I think about all the money that they wasted to buy something, to fly it around for an hour and then break it. It's just, why? I don't understand. Or like you get the other people that want to go out every day and they want to go drinking and they want to go hang out at the bar and talk to everybody at the bar for an hour or 3. And I don't drink. So I go and I get a cherry Coke or a cherry soda or whatever. And I sit there and just become a barfly because I don't drink. I like to play pool, but if they're not winning the game of pool, then they don't want to play. And why waste my time with somebody who is only out for themselves? It's just how I am. I have a lot of things that I like to do, a lot of things that interest me, a lot of things that keep me interested. And I'm not just like one type of person. It's like some days I wake up and I'm like, I want to bake a cake today. And then other days I wake up, I'm like, I want to go play with makeup. Or the next day I wake up, I'm like, ooh, there's that sewing pattern that I had out. I want to go tear out my sewing machine and all my fabric and go sew something. Or, hey, Daddy, I got a $70 hair dryer for free from Influenster. At least it's not mustard this time.
Wanted to show yourself.
I can go. Do I have to get up from my computer to show you? All right. I'll sign off. Okay, Dad. Angel, Dad just got home. He wants to show me something. I have to physically leave my desk to go see it. So I'm going to end this here, I guess, because the last 20 minutes has been a rant anyways. Angel, message me on Facebook. Let me know how that went. And I will catch up with you as soon as I work out. Dad went that way with French fries, so he's probably feeding the rats French fries from lunch today. But yeah, I will catch up with you on that. So, yes, and I'm wearing my glasses to hide the eye looks. I mean, I've already sent you the pictures, Angel. You know what they look like. And I sent them to the guys, so Jason should know what they look like. Anyways, let me go see what the old man wants and see what he's got to show me. Maybe it's something cool in the yard. Who knows? He's probably out there harassing the rats with French fries to see, because you give one a French fry and it takes it and runs off, and then somebody else runs up and steals its French fry, and that runs off, and then it runs back up to the front, and he's like, I already gave you a French fry, where'd the other one go? And he realizes it got stolen. So all right, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Depending on my day tomorrow, I might live stream tomorrow too. Who knows? It just depends. Maybe I can finish a scarf. I might finish it tonight. Who knows? But I have, half a skein of yarn here that I might be able to make him something else, like a beanie cap or something. I haven't tried making one of those in years. Thought that would be interesting. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic day or night, wherever you are. I'm sweating my ass off. I'm like really hot. That's why I keep rolling my sleeves up, because I'm hot. Anyways, I will see you guys later. I want to go see what Dad wants to show me. Have a good day or night, wherever you are. Bye.